But I like Regis Prograis, but I'm not saying he gonna win. What I'm
Who you
saying is,
saying gonna win, detail? Who gonna win?
I would give 60 to Devin Haney, and I would give 40 to Regis Prograis. But I like Regis Prograis, you know, by how he is. You know what I'm saying? The way he act, the way he comes. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a whole bunch of people behind him trying to build him up and make him look like Floyd Money Mayweather. He's coming from the dirt and from the mud. Still right today. You know what I'm saying? So I would give the edge to Devin Haney because of the snacks and because he could box. But if Regis Prograis he get in there and put his body on him like Tyson Fury tried to do Deontay Wilder and stuff like that and make it rough and go to the body and slow him down by going to the body because I don't understand why people keep headhunting. I mean, Earl Spence do it. He does it great. He understands the game. Go to the body, take the wheels from him because we know that Devin Haney can move. That man can move all night now. So if you go to his body, slow him down, then you're able to work on top and rough him up or whatever the case might be. But if you're going for headhunting, it's gonna be a long night for you. And Devin Haney, he ain't coming to lose. And I know the Regis program ain't coming to lose. So if I had to pick anybody, I would give the edge to Devin Haney, but I would be going for Regis program.
All right. So I'm going to give my breakdown and prediction right now, and I'm gonna try not to be too long. So I think that Regis Progress, he really, really talks very heavy because he has the confidence when he speaks. I do give him credit for that. I don't think he's doing this to sell tickets. I really believe, he really believes that he can beat Devin Haney. And like he told Devin in the press conference and in the interview and in the face-off, that you come in the box and I'm really coming to fight for real, for real. And I do believe him. He has footwork issues that concern me. He also have technique issues that concern me. And to be more specific, if you look at the fight that he had with Zepeda, in the first 7 rounds, he only landed 70 punches out of 300 and something thrown. He's going to need to land way more punches against Devin Haney, particularly in those first 6 rounds. And the way that he has to land those punches, he needs the footwork to be able to advance and close the distance to do so. Because he's coming into the ring with a 4-inch reach disadvantage. So he has to get on the inside. I didn't see him mix up his punches in his last couple of fights. And like Detail said, the head hunting. He's got to go to Devin Haney's body and attack Devin Haney early on. But he has to get on the inside to do it. So he's going to have to bend his knees and get up under those shots. He was getting tagged a lot in his last several fights. Not to my liking. Once again, technique on defense. So just those things alone that I've mentioned, I just don't see him having enough to etch out the win. He does have power. I have to give him credit for that. But you have to land the shots on Devin Haney for him to feel the power. Because just having power and being aggressive is not enough. Let's make sure that we are clear here. One of the judging criteria is effective aggression, not just moving forward and advancing with aggression, but being effective with the aggression. And I think that Devin Haney has the goods. He's a special fighter. He has the goods to neutralize, the disadvantages and the advantages. And I'm saying the disadvantages, meaning the poor footwork, and the advantages is the aggression and the power of Regis Prograis. Devin Haney has boxing skill. He has great footwork. He has great punch placement. If you look at his last fight that he had with Lomachenko, he was going up, down, up. If you know anything about boxing, you know what I'm talking about. he was landing to the head, then the body to the head, which was confusing Lomachenko. He didn't know when the right hand was coming. And I believe that all Devin has to do is get behind his stick, keep that 4-inch reach advantage to his advantage. Don't try to get into an exchange with this guy unless you know he's really hurt. And don't clinch him too much. Don't even let him get on the inside because Devin can do some holding. Now, it might be excessive to some people's liking, but to me, I like it because he's getting his breathing intact and he's resetting. So me personally, I don't think Devin does a lot of excessive holding, but he's not going to have to because he has good footwork and Devin Haney has that jab, that reach. So it's one thing to have reach, and it's another thing to have the reach and a good jab with it. And Devin Haney has both. And I'm going to say it like this. Dean beat me to the punch. Detail may have said something about it, but I think everybody knows how I am and how I interpret the snack program. Let me put it back on your screen one more again. If Devin Haney knocks Regis Prograis out, let me put your core up there too. I'm going to be extremely suspicious. But not saying nothing illegal, but I am going to be extremely suspicious. Ain't no doubt about it. But I will predict this. Within 4 or 5 rounds, just watch and see, within 4 or 5 rounds, Regis Prograis' nose will be bleeding. Just know that. Within 4 or 5 rounds, you heard it first live right here. Within 4 or 5 rounds, Devin Haney's going to make sure that he busts Regis Prograis' nose. And to end it, Devin Haney has recovery and he has stamina. Go back. I told Detail on this in a personal conversation weeks ago. Go back and look at Devin Haney's last 5 or 6 performances, and you will see that in the 9th, 10th, 11th, and even the 12th round, Devin Haney fights like he's in round 6 again. In other words, if he wasn't on the snack program and it was actually round 6, he would be a little bit tired, right? But he got the snack program, and so he has the longevity to recover and be able to still have enough in the tank as if it's the 6th round. And you don't have to take my word for it. You can go look at his last fight with Lomachenko. Look at that 12th round. And Devin Haney threw and landed a lot of punches in that fight. So all you got to do is look at the 12th round. If you don't want to go back there, look at the last 5 or 6. Look at that 12th round in that Lomachenko fight. And you'll see how much gas Devin Haney had in the tank. And he's going to have that in the tank and more. And I want to leave the audience with this.